The cameras were supposed to be waiting for the next big point, the next powerful forehand, the next dramatic reaction from the players, but for a few unforgettable seconds at the US Open, the spotlight found something completely different. And Eala had absolutely no idea it was coming. There she was during a break, away from the intensity of competition, simply enjoying the atmosphere, listening to the music echoing around the stadium and moving naturally to the beat. No serious game face, no tactical discussion, no pressure-filled moment, just Eala being Eala, relaxed, cheerful, and completely caught up in the music. And then came the shock. Somewhere above the court, the camera had already found her. Her image was appearing on the big screen, with thousands of fans able to see every move, while Eala continued dancing without realizing that she had suddenly become part of the entertainment. But the moment she finally looked up and understood what was happening, everything changed. The dancing stopped almost instantly. Her expression shifted from carefree enjoyment to complete surprise, followed by that unmistakable shy smile that seemed to say, "Oh no, they actually caught me." It was hilarious, it was adorable, and within seconds, it became one of those small sporting moments that fans remember not because of a scoreline or a trophy, but because it showed the personality behind the athlete. Eala may spend most of her time in the public eye being analyzed for her tennis, her ranking, her performances, and her potential. But this time, there was no match statistic to discuss, no ace count, no breakpoint percentage, no post-match press conference. The biggest story was simply a young tennis star enjoying a song, getting caught by the camera, and reacting in the most natural way possible. The crowd loved it, and honestly, who wouldn't? In an era when athletes are constantly surrounded by cameras and every expression can become a viral clip, there was something refreshing about the fact that Eala clearly was not performing for anyone. She was not trying to create a moment. She was not posing for the big screen. She did not even know the camera was watching. That is exactly what made the reaction so entertaining. It was real. 1 second she was dancing freely, completely comfortable in her own world. And the next she realized that an entire stadium was watching. The sudden embarrassment was immediate, but instead of ruining the moment, it made it even better. Eala stopped, smiled, looked shy for a second, and then laughed at herself as the realization sank in. For fans, it was a perfect reminder that behind the fierce competitor is someone who can still be surprised by a camera and embarrassed after being caught dancing. On the court, Eala has built her reputation through a very different kind of energy. When the points begin, the playful smile can disappear quickly. She becomes focused, determined, competitive. Every ball matters. Every game can change the direction of a match. Fans have watched her fight through difficult moments, deal with pressure, face higher-ranked opponents, and carry the expectations that come with being one of the most recognizable tennis players from the Philippines. That competitive side of Eala is the version people often see when the cameras are following the action. The clenched fist after a huge point, the concentration before a return, the emotional reaction after winning a difficult game, the intensity of a player who knows how much work it takes to compete at the highest level. But moments like this US Open dance clip reveal the other side of the story. They show that the athlete is still a person enjoying the experience around her. And perhaps that is why the reaction connected so strongly with fans. Eala did not look like a global sports star trying to control every second of her image. She looked like someone who had forgotten the cameras were there and was simply having fun. Then reality arrived in the funniest possible way. The big screen exposed the secret dance session, and suddenly the carefree moment became a stadium-wide event. For Filipino fans, especially, there was an extra layer of enjoyment in seeing Eala like this. Her journey has created enormous excitement, and every tournament appearance brings attention from supporters who want to follow not only her results, but also the person behind the racket. They celebrate the victories, feel the disappointment after difficult losses, and follow the milestones as her career continues to develop. But sometimes the moments that travel furthest are not always the biggest victories. Sometimes it is the unexpected smile, the funny reaction, or the completely unplanned scene that makes fans feel even more connected to an athlete. That is what happened here. There was no script, no preparation, no warning from the stadium announcer saying, "Eala, the camera is on you." If there had been, the moment probably would never have been the same. Instead, the camera quietly found her while she was enjoying the music, and the result was pure comedy. One of the funniest parts was the speed of the transformation. The relaxed dancing was suddenly replaced by the realization that she had an audience, and not just a few people. The US Open is one of the biggest stages in tennis, where the atmosphere is enormous and the cameras are everywhere. To suddenly discover that your private little dance moment has become public in front of a packed crowd would be enough to make almost anyone freeze. Alex's reaction was therefore instantly relatable. Everyone has experienced some version of that moment. Singing when they thought nobody was listening, dancing when they thought nobody was watching, and then suddenly realizing that someone saw everything. The difference, of course, is that most people are not discovering it on one of the biggest tennis stages in the world. That contrast is what made the scene so funny. Here was an elite athlete accustomed to playing under pressure, competing in front of huge crowds, and handling the intensity of professional tennis. Yet getting caught dancing by the stadium camera was enough to make her suddenly shy. Tennis fans know that Alex has already experienced enormous pressure throughout her career. The expectations surrounding her have grown with every breakthrough, and the spotlight has become increasingly intense. But pressure on the court is one thing. Being unexpectedly featured on a giant screen while dancing is apparently a completely different challenge. And perhaps no amount of tennis training can prepare you for that. The hilarious reaction became a reminder that even athletes who appear incredibly composed during competition can have completely ordinary, awkward, funny moments when they least expect them. That human side matters. Professional sports can sometimes make athletes seem distant, especially when fans see them mainly through highlight reels and official interviews. A player wins a match, delivers a serious answer at a press conference, trains for the next event, and then repeats the process. But a spontaneous moment can break through that carefully structured sports routine. Suddenly, the player is not just a name on a scoreboard. She is someone laughing because a camera caught her dancing, and that can create a connection that no carefully produced promotional video can manufacture. Eala did not need to say anything. Her facial expression told the entire story. First, complete enjoyment, then realization, then surprise, then embarrassment, then laughter. It was like a tiny 5-act comedy playing out in real time. The best part was that she seemed able to laugh at herself. Instead of becoming uncomfortable and trying to escape the attention, she embraced the awkwardness of the moment with a smile. That response made fans love it even more. There is something universally entertaining about seeing someone get caught in a harmless, spontaneous moment and then react exactly the way we would expect a normal person to react. And for Alex, whose career is becoming increasingly visible, these unscripted moments may become an even bigger part of why supporters continue to connect with her. Success can bring distance between athletes and fans. The more famous a player becomes, the more polished every public appearance can start to feel. But Alex's dance reaction went in the opposite direction. It made her feel more relatable. She was not trying to look perfect. She was not prepared for the camera. She was just enjoying herself until the camera turned her into the main attraction. For a few seconds, the tennis could wait. The forehands could wait. The rankings could wait. The tournament drama could wait. The crowd had found something else to cheer for. And Alex, without even meaning to, stole the show. It also says something about the unique atmosphere of a Grand Slam event. The US Open is famous not only for elite tennis, but also for its energy, its entertainment, its music, and its ability to turn small moments into major crowd reactions. Between points and during breaks, the stadium experience becomes part of the event itself. Players are surrounded by noise, fans, music, lights, and cameras. In that environment, it is easy to see how someone might get carried away by the atmosphere for a moment. Alex did exactly that. She was enjoying the music, feeling the energy around her, and apparently not paying attention to where the cameras were pointing. Then the big screen revealed everything. Maybe that is the lesson for every player at the US Open. Always assume there is a camera somewhere. But if Alex's reaction is anything to judge by, getting caught can sometimes be the best possible outcome. Fans are always searching for authenticity, and this moment had plenty of it. It was not a rehearsed celebration. It was not a sponsored social media challenge. It was not part of an official interview. It was a genuine reaction captured at exactly the right moment. Those are often the clips that survive because they feel impossible to recreate. If Alex had known the camera was focused on her, she might have smiled and played along. But then the magic would have disappeared. The awkward realization was the entire story. The shy smile was the punchline, and the laughter afterward completed the moment perfectly. It is easy to understand why supporters immediately reacted with affection. Alex has become known for the competitive qualities that every successful player needs: discipline, courage, resilience, and the willingness to keep fighting when the pressure rises. But fans also enjoy seeing personality. They want to know what their favorite athletes are like when they are not hitting serves at nearly impossible speeds or chasing down a match-winning shot. This dance moment offered exactly that glimpse. It was small, but it was memorable. And sometimes, small moments can say more than major headlines. They can show confidence, vulnerability, humor, and authenticity in just a few seconds. Alex's reaction showed that being comfortable on a tennis court does not necessarily mean being comfortable when your spontaneous dance moves are suddenly displayed to thousands of people. There is a certain irony in that. Tennis players train themselves to perform under observation. Every movement during a match is watched, analyzed, replayed, and discussed. Yet when the performance is not tennis but dancing, the rules suddenly change. The athlete who can stand alone under enormous pressure may suddenly become shy when caught moving to a song. That contrast made the clip instantly charming. It reminded everyone that professional athletes can be incredibly confident in one environment and just as awkward as anyone else in another. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, that may be exactly why fans enjoyed it so much. The moment did not need controversy. It did not need drama. It did not need an argument, a shocking result, or a major announcement. It was simply funny. In the fast-moving world of sports coverage, where every day brings another headline and another debate, a spontaneous moment of joy can sometimes stand out precisely because it is so simple. Alex was dancing. The camera caught her. She realized it. She got shy. Everyone laughed. That was the entire story, and yet it was enough to make people smile. There is also something important to remember about athletes at this level. Their lives are built around schedules, training sessions, recovery, travel, competition, and constant expectations. Every tournament brings another challenge. Every result can be analyzed. Every loss can create questions. Every victory can create bigger expectations. In that environment, moments of genuine relaxation are valuable. Seeing Alex simply enjoy the music for a few seconds was a reminder that the competitive machine does not run every second of every day. Athletes need moments to breathe. They need to laugh. They need to forget about the next opponent and enjoy where they are. Alex may have been caught dancing, but perhaps the funniest part is that she was doing exactly what fans hope their favorite players can still do: enjoy the journey. Her reaction was not just adorable because she got embarrassed. It was adorable because the embarrassment came from a moment of genuine happiness. She was clearly having fun before she realized the camera was watching. And once the surprise passed, she could laugh about it. That is a quality fans often appreciate: the ability to not take yourself too seriously. Sports can create enormous pressure, but personality has a way of breaking through. Eala's personality certainly did in that moment. Now, of course, there is only one major question remaining. What happens the next time the stadium camera finds her? Will Alex immediately stop dancing and hide from the spotlight? Or will she remember what happened at the US Open, laugh, and keep going? Based on how much fans enjoyed this unexpected moment, the crowd would almost certainly vote for option number 2. Keep dancing. The camera might be watching, but that is exactly why the fans love it. The funniest moments are often the ones that happen when nobody is trying to be funny, and Alex's reaction proved that perfectly. She went from relaxed tennis star to accidental big screen entertainment in a matter of seconds, and the result was impossible not to enjoy. On the court, Eala will continue to be judged by her performances, her progress, and her ability to compete against the best players in the world. That is the reality of professional tennis. But away from the scoreboard, moments like this add another dimension to the story. They show the laughter behind the focus, the playfulness behind the determination, and the young woman behind the professional athlete. For fans in the Philippines and around the world, that may be one of the reasons Alex continues to attract so much support. She can step onto a court and fight with everything she has, then minutes later get caught dancing, and react with the same natural, relatable personality that made the entire stadium smile. No trophy was awarded for this moment. No ranking points were on the line. There was no match-winning shot. But somehow, Eala still managed to steal the show. All it took was a song, a few dance moves, one camera, one giant screen, and the priceless moment when she realized, a little too late, that everyone had been watching. And honestly, if the camera catches her again, maybe Alex should not stop this time. Because judging by the reaction, the fans are definitely ready for the next dance.